in the rock. Hey, good people. Oh, come on, stop it, phone. Hey, Sunflower. Miss Cap, what's going on? Posh 8, long time. I just told you, what's up? What's going on, blessed goddess? Miss Lisa in here. I got the superintendent job. You told me I'd get a year to the date. Ah, Miss Lisa, congratulations. Ah, she got it, y'all. Simply the best, what it is, Queen Beijing. Miss Combs, how you doing? M.E. Miss Cooper. Everybody, guess what? So, what's going on, Miss Johnson? So, good people. Woo. Don't mind me, I really got some good sleep last night. I've been getting a lot of rest. But I want to share something with you guys right quick, like. And I don't know if this is spirit talking to me, or I don't know if I just was thinking this. So I just went and checked on two of my mentees. I take mentoring kids, well, the youth, not kids. These are 18, 19-year-old. I take who I mentor very serious. So I just got through mentoring them. Just went to check on them and everything. It's the first of November. During the holiday season, I try to be extremely active in their lives and things, even if they just want to talk to me about peanut butter and jelly. So this is the second mentee that I spoke to today, which I'm not going to share his name. But as I'm talking to him, right, and we're just going over things in his life, and he's telling me about how he's feeling helpless, he's feeling lonely, how he's feeling like he has nobody. And I'm like, okay. So I say, so you just got a slight form of depression. I say, how can we beat that? You know, I used the we statement to let him know that he's not in this alone. And we got to talking and laughing and jiving, and the first thing he said to me is, I feel I should just go into the military. Now, if you guys know anything about me, I don't have anything against the military. My son is serving right now, been in there 6 years, so I love the military. My dad, former Ranger, that type of stuff. I love the military and for what it can be. We're looking at this depressed young man that I've seen, looking at this depressed young man that I've mentored for the past 3 to 4 years. And as he's talking to me, he said he feel his only option is the military. And I said, okay. I say, well, the military is a good fit. You know, I say, choose a branch and everything. I say, choose a branch and you know, I say, is it infantry? Do you want to be a button pusher? Do you want to fly? I say, talk to me, man. He said, no, I just want to pick up a rifle and shoot. So, red flags. I say, you just want to take people's life? He say, I don't want to take people's life here as a civilian. He was talking about, I want to do it and get paid to do it. Now, people, that kind of chilled me, that spooked me. And the title of this talk is called Demonic Lyrics. Demonic Lyrics. And I'm gonna bridge it. That's gonna bridge it. And he say, no, he say, I ain't gonna never just shoot nobody on the street. He say, but if the government give me a check, I'll do it. He said, if I get paid, might as well do it. It's a job. And he shrugged it off. So as he shrugged it off, people, and check me out now, as he shrugged it off, a song popped up and he was singing these lyrics about killing his ops. It's some lyrics. I don't listen to that type of music too often, but it was about killing his ops and then going fucking his ops baby mamas, you know, or killing the op and getting the baby mama pregnant, you know, just to abandon the baby. I don't know who wrote this song, but this is what he was saying, and he just was like, and he had a groove going on and everything, and I'm listening, right, and I'm judging him. I'm judging the little fucker now, cause dude, I've been rocking with you for 3 years, and I done seen where your mama done put you out in the cold. I done seen where you had to go live with your grandmama. I done seen where you had to do some strange shit with you and your sister out there in the street to get it. You know, he done confided in me. But the thing was, he said, I want the government to pay me to go and kill. Now, I won't kill just out of regular. But if the government give me a check, I'll do it. And then he said, and I heard they bringing back a draft. I haven't heard this information, by the way. He say, I heard they're gonna bring back the draft. He say, I'm young. He say, nigga ain't fat. I got it like that. I don't give a fuck. Young, don't give a fuck. And he say, if they draft me, he say, I go over there 100%. He said, I go over there 100% and mow anybody down. I don't give a fuck. I kill them all. I take them all out. I don't give a fuck. I don't see them. And he say, I go over there and I do that shit for 20 years. Come back and be set. Come back, get me a house, get me a boat, get me a car. Then I start raising my family. And I'm thinking, right? Listen here, people. I'm thinking, what the fuck could hurt this kid so bad that they don't see any other option other than picking up a rifle and asking the government to pay them to kill? He is banking on some shit, this draft shit coming back. That's his escape and that's his way out. But all while he was telling me that, he's listening to these song lyrics about killing his ops with impunity and not giving a fuck. Fucking the ops baby mama and abandoning the baby. This is the lyrics. Now, I'm going to stop right there because I want you guys to recognize something I talked about the other day. We are having an influx of migrants, okay? Not good people, not good migrants that's coming over here looking for honest work and bringing their families and shit. We're having an influx of migrants, military age. And I'm thinking, if that young man, 19 years old now, has this mindset, what is these older gentlemen between the ages of 19 to 35, 40 that's coming over here? Do they got the same mindset? Are they saying, hey, Uncle Sam, government, wherever you from, pay me to go over there and wreak havoc, fuck these dudes, fuck these people in America's wives and shit, make babies, abandon the babies, kill for 20 years? Because again, these migrant style energies that's poured into our country, they come from impoverished areas. They come from poor, they come from abandonment, they come from government abusing the police, arresting them every 5 minutes. They come from prejudice, racism. And I'm pretty sure the music dictates what the mindset is, the programming. And that young boy say he want to go into the military, get paid to kill for 20 years, get out and start a family. Now, I told you guys this, and I may be a little graphic when I talk, but I'm a realist. I'm a real nigga. I know strategists. Why the fuck am I gonna go anywhere for any period of time out of country and not bring my pussy with me? I'm not going to another country looking for another piece of puss if I'm trying to better my life for my family. I'm on work assignment. And that reiterated to me that these motherfuckers crossing over here into America, these people are on work assignment. People, this is a job. They are here. They didn't bring their pussy with them. They're going to start their family when they get back home or when they take over where they at. Talking to that young man today helped me realize that. But let me get into the spiritual part of this shit, right? As he was talking and he was bearing his heart to me, and I'm listening. He's okay. But then the song came on with the ear pod he had, and he was mouthing the words to the song. Now he was holding a conversation with me, telling me everything, but with music playing in his head still. Then he, every so often, he would mutter the words or rehearse the lyrics. So I was thinking to myself, man, these lyrics are really demonic. They're really controlling us. They're really controlling our children. They're really controlling these new age children to the point that they're sitting up there saying, I want to be drafted to go get paid to kill. Now let me put something into your ear. This is the saddest part about this whole thing this morning. His sister comes out. I think she had a birthday. She was talking about she had a birthday less than 2-3 weeks ago. So she turned, because she like, hey, you gonna say it was my birthday, you gonna help me out. And I had $20. I said, here you go, girl. Go ahead and get you some hair. You know, I got $20 bill on me. There you go. And I'm joking about it. So as we're out there talking, she comes back after I gave her the $20. She comes back, stand beside him, and she's telling me the same thing he's telling me. They done discussed this. They done came to an agreement that my life is so shitty, my life is so bad, I've been beat down and broken up by broken families, arguing, alpha male, bitter bitch syndrome, all this other shit so bad. This is all I'm fucking hearing, right? That I want a girl, it just turned 18, 19. I want to go into the military. I want them to pay me, and I'll go kill people just like him. We can be tag team. And I'm like, where the fuck this go? But here is the demonic lyric part of the shit. She's talking to me with her earbuds in her ear. And out of nowhere, she's twerking on the ground. She just having a conversation. Me, her, and her brother there. Having a conversation. She just break out in the song and dance. Twerking on the ground. Talking about how she need to be flown somewhere, I guess. Because they were like, she was saying a lot of the ooh, we type shit. The words wasn't making sense to me, but she was pop. And then after the song or whatever verse she started muttering stopped, they went back to the same mindset of this is what they want to do with their life. Now, people, that's why I say these lyrics are demonic and it's controlling our children or us. So then I thought back to the time when I was 18, 19 years old, And I thought about the song that was real popular when I was young. Because I started looking back on my life for all the shit I did. I was a hot boy, drug dealer, fucking multiple hoes, several baby mamas, you know, not giving a fuck. Didn't give a fuck about knocking a nigga teeth out his head. Didn't give a fuck about breaking in nobody's house. Didn't give a fuck about robbing people. And I was thinking about it, what song did I listen to when I was growing up? When I was that person's age? And guess what song came to mind? 8-Ball and MJG. 8-Ball and MJG. Strong Arm Robbery. Strong Arm Robbery. I used to sing that bitch word for word. Me, EJ, all of us, we used to be on the school bus. We'd sit in that front yard playing our little tape, my little cassette players. It wasn't CDs, it was cassettes back then. Then CDs came over a couple of years later. So I'm really old, y'all. I just look young as fuck and beautiful. But Strong Arm Robbery, 8-Ball MJG, they walked us through how to rob a fucking bank. They walked us through how to rob the motherfucking dope man. They walked my generation through how to slap a woman down and beat them up. They walked my generation through how to learn to treat hoes, how to treat women like hoes and not show them no love. They walked us through all of that shit. And then I say, what's the fucking majority of my generation doing? The majority of my generation are known for what? Fucking and abandoning women. My generation are known, my generation of men. Get baby mamas, leave them. Run up in houses. Jack boys. This is my, I'm talking about myself. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm just talking about me. That was me. Robbers, killers, murderers. This was my generation, but they taught us to do this on our home soil. They taught us to do this in our neighborhood. So anytime, and I'm being transparent, people. I'm running for president soon. President of the United States. I'm gonna run from it soon. Run for it soon. So I'm being transparent. Feel free to use this against me in the future. I'll stand on it. They taught us how to do this. I knew how to break into a house at the age of 21. T.I. said, you don't know how to stab a nigga dead and keep a clean hand. We and my boys researched how to stab a motherfucker and keep a clean hand. Know what we came up with? Get one of them Beyonce popping fans, put the knife through it, and you gut their ass. And as the blood skeet out, it's gonna fall on that. Ain't nothing on your hand. We researched this shit. How to get gun residue off your hand if you shoot. Get a paper bag, pull it all the way up here, trash bag, wrap it around here, put it out here, put a cardboard or another trash bag on top of you, shoot, gunpowder residue, get on that, take it off, you're good. I say that to say this. If back in my day growing up, I was indoctrinated by these demonic ass lyrics, and it taught me to make 6 different kids from 5 baby mamas. It taught me how to rob, taught me how to sell dope, how to cut dope, how to sell it, how to drop it. All our song was about entrepreneurship in the street. As a man, my generation. And then I say, so now these lyrics are telling these kids with no hope, because back in the day, I was poor as fuck. My mama abused me. My daddy wasn't around. Nobody cared about me but grandmama, right? And grandmama had other kids and other grandkids to care about. She couldn't throw all that love on me. And she had her own bills, her own shit to worry about. So 90% of the time, I'm alone. I just got my mind to think about. I got the comfort of the music. Fuck all these hoes. Fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Rob, kill, steal, murder, sell dope. There isn't a man alive, 45 years old, from 50 all the way down, from in the 1998, 97, 96, my generation. There ain't a brother alive that didn't touch some dope and sell it and didn't know how to do it. We knew how to cook the shit, cut the shit, sell the shit. We knew the time the police shift changed. We knew it all. And we learned this from song lyrics. Now, if I was indoctrinated to hurt people on my own soil, to hurt people in my own community, to hurt the women in my own community, just due to song lyrics and indoctrination through this shit, think about our young generation. What are these lyrics saying? I'm gonna tell you what these demonic ass lyrics saying to our kids. I like the rhythm, the beat. The Sukihana in Sexy Red, oh boy, oh my God. Sukihana look a little bit better than Sexy Red. I'll give you that. She thicker. I like a thicker girl. But that Sexy Red, I mean, but the more I look at her, you squint your eyes and you say, she a strong possible. Every time I look at her, you know, she is strong from a distance. The camera can't be up on her face. It just throw me off. Make me think of Young Thug or some shit. You don't want to do that. But from a distance on stage, you look at her and you're like, she a strong possible. You just, I wouldn't just put her out, you know, a hard day. Been about 2-3 months, you know, I'll touch her. I'll touch on her a little bit, you know, if she come. You shrug your shoulder and fuck it. It's that type of vibe, right? The more you look at her, but off the rip, you'd say, no, fuck this, nigga. No, I go get Brenda up the goddamn road. Pay Brenda $20. I'll digress, y'all. Don't get me the fuck. That girl probably got a great personality. It just, the aesthetics don't do it for me. Get some thinner fucking glasses or something. Get a contact. Get the shit off your face, baby. Dude, put curly hair in your head. Let me see how that works. Stressing me out, think about it. Back to this shit. Now, one more thing. I'm still stuck on this spit starting shit, man. I mean, Lord, I watched the video. It don't look like nothing wrong with it for JJ now. I'm digressing as fuck. I watched the video. Yeah, I mean, brother, yeah, it wasn't shit. It wasted time, but don't look like nothing wrong with it. That's why I say, yeah, I went and it's been a minute. What the fuck? Get your ass on it now. That energy. But listen, now I can see what got the females going all crazy with these demonic ass lyrics that turned that little girl into the same energy as that little boy. And let me help you people. Our young girls have been so beat up and so torn down in these song lyrics that I love. I fucking love 8-Ball, MJG, Easy E, NWA. I fucking love them. Poison Clan, 95 South, 69 boy. God damn it, I'm on Southern boy. I love it. I love it. I love all that shit. Booty shaking, ass clapping, calling hoes and bitches. God damn it, the rhythm is good. I love it. The dances are good. I love it. I can't lie. But the song lyrics from my time tore down their mothers, tore down their parents so bad that now the parents are coming with that anger and they're listening to these songs to get back that energy that they have been torn down and lost to, and it's flowing down to the daughters. And then you got these people like the Sexy Reds coming out. You got the people like the Cardi B's and the Megan Thee Stallion telling them, girl, only thing you good for is a motherfucking nut and a fuck. And if you're gonna nut and if you're gonna fuck, I need you to get some money for it. I need you to get paid for it. So now, half of these young girls, they don't want to give up their pussy. Half of them ain't even liking dick right now. So now they just saying, okay, bitches seeing me as a body, as a whole, as a nut. So instead of me sitting out there trying to make money with this pussy, because all of them starting to like women nowadays, all of them got a female base somewhere, because the song tell you, suck on your girlfriend and keep 2 niggas on the side. They don't tell you to do one thing. I may be unpopular with this motherfucking statement, but it's my fucking opinion. So now these young girls, they not trying to get out there and give up that pussy to get money like they parents had to use what you got to get what you want. You know what I'm saying? That energy is motherfucking dead. Not Sukiana, Sexy Red, and the Carter B's and all the mother motherfuckers out there. They saying, bitch, if you gonna open your legs, might as well get paid. And again, the LGBT movement is so heavy, they saying, nigga, I don't want to fuck either. So for that girl to say, I'd rather go and get paid to kill somebody for 20 years and then start a family and then come back rich is a motherfucker. These lyrics have killed these kids' sexual nature. These lyrics have killed our girls and our boys' nature on being able to have compassionate communication and relationships with each other. Lyrics taught the boys to kill your ops, fuck their baby mama, and throw them away. The lyrics are telling the girls to be a hoe, to get the money, and do it like that. But you got to understand something, people. We are going against systematic spiritual programming here. And as much as we're being indoctrinated by this shit, or our youth being indoctrinated with this shit by TV, music, and all that other shit, and circumstance, TikTok, and everybody else, their spiritual man and spiritual woman inside of them are saying, hey, you shouldn't do this. So now it's going against that programming and telling them, do something else. Don't be a hoe, do something else. So then our primal energy kick in and it says, well, bitch, only thing I know how to do is survive. But I'm not in a situation where I gotta survive. We know how to live off scraps. We know how to fuck a ramen noodle. Some bitches ain't had a good nutritious meal in so long, our children, that ramen noodles is what the body goes on. How the fuck you get protein from cardboard and milk? The body has learned to rely on that shit. Domino's came out with, they say they put junk in their food and we still bought it. I stopped eating Domino's a long time ago. But these kids don't give a fuck anymore. And the only way they can come out they struggle hole with this spiritual programming that's going against the indoctrination, people, is to operate off of primal survival. And by them not being in a serious primal survival situation, wartime, struggle time, that energy, because we learn how to do with so little, so long, to that's normal, that's life. They're willing to put themselves, voluntarily put themselves in a wartime situation in order to have some kind of purpose, people. Listen to what the fuck I'm telling you. For this boy and this girl to have the shitty ass parent that they have. For this young boy and this girl that I'm mentoring now, because now the girl is on my phone list too. I told them, y'all call me together, man. I say, when he call, you be sitting right there. They want to put themselves in a dangerous situation so their automatic programming can kick in and try to overrun the indoctrination for the music and the television. And y'all ain't gonna share this type of shit right here, because this ain't gonna get popular views. Because I'm not gonna tell you to hate the woman or hate the man or hate the spiritualist or hate Jesus. I'm telling you what's going on, people. These kids, me and yours, all of us, all our primal biologies, mechanism, concepts are kicking in, trying to override this programming that they've been doing to us for the past 70, 80 years, to the point where we want the motherfucking struggle. We want to be able to tow the motherfucking pistol up the road and wish a nigga would. Down to when it get to our females. When it get to the females, and I don't know about the Caucasian female or the Hispanic female. I'm talking about who the fuck females I'm talking to, our dark indigenous sisters and shit. Down to the point where we need a purpose, to the point where these girls are saying, I'd rather get my ass in the military, pick up a gun, and go kill a bitch to get some money as long as the government pay me. That's due to demonic lyrics. The demonic lyrics are trying to change them. But they gotta they go back to their default programming. I don't think y'all seeing it like I'm seeing it. I don't think y'all realizing what I'm saying, people. The indoctrination, and again, this is an unpopular motherfucking topic, but I'm running for president. Anything in cyberspace that can be used against you in the court of law, all that shit. I understand what I'm saying. So hit me good. Don't fuck up. Don't tap the re-entry. Don't start that shit, internet. Even with the LGBTQ plus and all the other things that come behind that thing now, it's an indoctrination. But now it's going back to the default programming. This is our spirit talking here. It's going back to the default programming, and it's saying, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so bombarded, I have this opinion, I have this world set, I have these programmings, I have these lyrics from these music, I have this indoctrination shit, and the spirit is saying, nigga, we got to get you back to your default. Females, we got to get you back to your default setting. So in order to get back to your default, we need to put you in a state of survival. You have to be stripped from everything, every concept of life that you have, and we got to get you to a set of survival skills. To the point that means you are a hunter-gatherer again. You are on your protecting your shit, protecting your property. What's going on now with these two kids that showed me that during the time they're pouring their hearts out to me, they can begin twerking. The girl can begin twerking bent over in front of fucking me. Bent over twerking. The dude can get up and act like he's shooting a gun and talking about raping the ops wife, baby mamas and shit. But still pour their heart out. This is a default setting, people. The music haven't gotten them yet. Only thing it is, they're looking for a purpose. They're looking for a situation. They're looking for a place to be. So they're going back to the default setting to the point of kill and survive. And they say, well, God damn it, I'm so smart. I'd rather get paid to kill so I can survive. Because there is no gender war when you pick up that gun and you point at the enemy. There is no idea of hunger when you pick up that gun and you point at the enemy. There is no sense that I'm a girl that identify as a boy, or I'm a boy that identify as a girl. It ain't that shit, because guess what? The default setting is saying, hey, spirit, if the mind is fucked up and corrupt, then I can't get to the brain of how people are supposed to act in their life. Well, let me put this bitch in a situation to where they can only be just what this is, our survival mechanism. And let me tell you how that shit gonna go with the survival mechanism, people. Told you, this is unpopular. If I step on your toes, pick the bitch up and walk on. It's okay. And by the way, full disclosure, the comment section is wide open. You can say any curse words you want in that motherfucker. It will not block you. I want to hear it. I'm unapologetic. Let me tell you how survival gonna work. Even when the brain has even when you have identified yourself as one thing, or you're transitioning to another, when it comes to the primal energy of survival, you're going to convert back to your default setting, people. You're going to convert back to survival. The women that identified are going to be able to have babies again. The men who identify are going to want to carry their seed. And then it's going to go back to, I need to protect what I created. I hope y'all following me good here. Because this is a spiritual thing fucking with an identity crisis. If the lyrics are telling you to be an asshole, kick-ass, fuckhole, dog-a-mite, make babies run off and go get the next one, my generation, I don't listen to the youngsters rap music because I'm riding in this car and goddamn, I think I look over there like, what the fuck that bitch thinking? I get out and fuck that nigga up. Pussy ass nigga, what? I want to turn my music up, listen to Kodak Black and such. I get out the car waiting for a bitch, wishing a bitch would challenge me. They done taught me how to get high, get numb, and fuck a bitch up. And I'm old head listening to this shit. Imagine what it's doing to the indoctrination. All of a sudden telling all our young ladies, Have you a boot, have you a chick and two niggas on the side. Get paid the fuck. Don't go to college anymore. Get the bag by fucking sucking and robbing them. But you get to your default fucking setting, people. And when you trying to survive for your race, and when you trying to survive for to sustain your family, or to have something that reminds you that you're gonna carry your ass on to the next generation, so you won't be killing your ancestors and shit, default setting comes into place. And if you identify it as one thing, trust me, that default setting gonna hit your ass. Although you may act that part, but that spirit gonna turn your ass into something that you fought against, because it's a programming situation going on. Now, you can love who you love, identify with what you identify as. God damn it, sex is sex, and I love it. Woo! It's a good thing. Feels good. Endorphins. It's power to choose. But right now, people, we are in a sense where we cannot choose for ourselves. We are in a sense where we cannot grow, think, prosper without somebody telling us. Indoctrination. Lyrics from the song. Demonic influences, right? So now your spirit coming up with all this war and travesty and all this shit going on around the planet, all these souls crying and these souls releasing their bodies and shit like that, death and destruction. It's time for the human race to start surviving, people. And a lot of people gonna fall back to their default setting. And when they fall back to their default setting, it's gonna be something unrecognizable to the masses. But when those two kids was talking to me, they were pouring their heart out, trying to relieve the pain, still shaking their ass and booty bopping to the motherfucking music, gun playing, imagining killing ops, while still pouring their heart out, and instantly they got back. That showed me that this is a spiritual demonic energy. Now let me clarify something for the people out there that may think I'm going against the LGBTQ+. I am not. God knows I'm not. My son, my sister, listen, trust me, love them to God and back. Don't care. I love lesbians. That's a joke. But listen, for the people that think I'm talking bad about that movement, no, I'm not. I'm saying it's okay if that's what you're into. But you're gonna default back. And when you default back, your primal energy is gonna say, I'm either gonna procreate, make babies, or I'm gonna go out there and murder bitches to get paid. People, the type of music that you're listening to, your spirit is rejecting that shit. Because my generation, 45 and some, there's a lot of single parents. There is a lot of single fathers. I'm just gonna put it out there. There's a lot of single fathers who raised their kids like I did. Because we understood back in the day when 8-Ball, MJG, and Poison Clan and all them bitches were training us to go out there and fuck hoes, dump them, and go to the next bitch. It was a conquest of how many pussies we can fuck and shit. Our default programming took over 20, 30 years later, and now we sitting up here trying our best to be in our children's life, fighting to make a difference. Default programming. We went back to our primal stage of what? Protection. Understanding that loving our kids and loving our woman is great. Understanding that taking care of family. Understanding that being a man, standing up, doing the right things, being a pillar of society and all that shit there. Default programming, our spirit had to do that. And we still got shit in music that we like and listen to that keeps us teetering back and forth. Same thing with the women of my age. They didn't give a fuck about a nigga. Their mama, their grandma, everybody told them, don't give a fuck about a nigga. Don't give a fuck about a man. Get what you got, do what you do, yada, 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 yada. Now the spiritual programming has started because of indoctrination to our music, to which our brain waves was countered to. The gamma delta waves was countered to. Now they're countered to the younger generation. So now the hypnotic control is not on us no more. So now the women of my generation has defaulted to their factory programming of survival. I would love to get married. I would love to be somebody's spouse. I gotta watch my mouth. I gotta be calm to the man. I gotta be patient with him. I gotta understand his plight. Default pro, because it's about survival now. But see, what we had that the youth today didn't have is time. 30 years, 40 years for that shit to wave out the system. This is a crash course. The lyrics are pumping in their head while they trying to expel. This is your operating system, your CPU, trying to fuck up a Trojan horse that's in you. And it's fighting so fucking hard. Till you're back to your default setting. And it ain't the default setting of love, light, live, progress. It's the default setting is I have to eradicate something. I have to remove an obstacle in my mind physically because I can't do it spiritually. And these lyrics that's out there, they're what's indoctrinating our kids. They're what's indoctrinating everybody like they did with my generation. I was notorious for treating women like shit. God damn it, I tell you. I ain't gonna tell you a word of fucking lie. I wasn't no good. Good looking motherfucker, long hair, dark skin with a beard. Because I always had this bitch. I cut it when I got into sales. Women liked me. And I liked them back. No shame. But I understood what I was and I understood what I was doing, but I couldn't stop because that was the programming that I had. It's when I got 20, 30 years down the line, I say time to grow up and be a fucking man. And I'm finding it so hard to be a man in today's society due to the fucked up shit I did when I was out there being a young boy, when I was out there being hard-headed, when I was out there being fucked up, when I was out there being a hoe, when I was out there mistreating women. I'm finding it hard right now to play catch up, right? But somehow I'm making it. I'm taking care of my kids, being responsible. But the youth, right now, somebody that say they rather pick up a gun, put themselves in a wartime tactic because they don't have the time to realize and for their spirit to override the programming that's coming out, till they just hands off. I don't want to face myself, so I'd rather go and face an outside enemy. Default programming, it's a survival thing. I hope I'm making sense to you. I hope I ain't wasting your time by rambling. I tell you this, and I'll let you guys go. When I first heard African beats, Afro beats, I'm gonna say it's about 7, 8 years ago. When I first heard them beautiful melodies coming out of Africa, oh my God. And I listened to the lyrics, the parts of the shit that I could understand. And motherfuckers, dunga do, all that nice shit, all that shit now. And I'm like, this shit feels good to listen to. I ain't understand the motherfucking word. Ola Tunche now. Watching the videos, I googled, watching the videos, they dancing and spinning on one toe and shit. Don't understand the lyrics. I don't know if they talking about killing people, raping hoes or not. It felt good. My brain started searching for something and it tacked on to something that made me feel good. To where I can start overriding the program. Then I got into jazz music. No sound, no words, no motherfucking word. Bitch, it was an instrumental to the point, I got to the point where I could understand just by hearing the music, the song that's playing, no matter who was playing it, I knew it was Bodie James. I know it was Norman Brown. I know it was Kurt Franklin, Huge Groove, all them, the Coltrane. I knew it just by the sound. Because I stopped listening to music with words in it and just listened to the beat. It got good. And it helped me over the course of the years to take the lyrics out of the music. And I contribute jazz music, African-based music, symphony, orchestra, piano playing, saxophones, violins. I contribute that to that brief period of time when I didn't want to listen to rap music as a way of deprogramming and indoctrination. And it made me a better father, a better man, a better lover, better all that shit. I started being more attentive to the females I was dealing with. I started being more attentive to my kids. Because I wasn't sitting up there talking about robbing a bank. I wasn't sitting up there talking about how many hoes I could fuck, how many bitches I could fit in the car. So people, I'm saying this to say that these lyrics are very demonic. These lyrics are changing are putting the block on your spiritual person, your spiritual self, overriding the bullshit that's coming out. And when you have a talk with your kids, 18, 19, 20 years old, all the way up to 25, military age right now, because they finna start this draft back from what the little boy and the little girl said. I ain't heard nothing about it. But if they got their ear to the wire, I'm assuming it's gonna happen. If your kid is saying they rather go into the military to push a button to kill a bitch, people, I need you to turn them fucking songs off, and I need you to block that shit and get them some harmonious, melanated music. Back in our day, I thought rock and roll was the worst shit. Kill, destroy. We ain't understand shit them rock boys was saying. Them white boys with the long hair looking like women on stage, jumping up and down and shit with the skinny clothes. I ain't understand shit. But we were like, man, that's devil music. So then I went back and I slowed some of the music down. Please don't bite the hand that feeds you. Will you stay down on your knees? Or will you not bite, or will you bite the hand that feeds you? Or will you stay down on your knees? That rock and roll shit was revolutionary. And them white boys and them white kids, they grew up on that shit. That's why they so fucking fearless, don't give a fuck, and can do some heinous shit inside of school and not have a conscience. Because they feel they fighting a revolution. We, melanated people, we feel we fighting ourselves. We fighting indoctrination. Them boys on a revolutionary kick. We on an indoctrination kick right now. Only way we gonna win if we get back to the instruments without lyrics. No more Mr. Nice Guy. No more Mr. Clean. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Revolution. Rock and roll revolution. Our music. Kill that bitch. Fuck that hoe. Make a baby. Do some more. Sell dope. Kick a bitch ass. Da 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 da. Pussy pink. Booty hole brown. I ain't thought about ain't no fucking women so lucky until I heard that motherfucking song. Listen to it last night, goddammit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm ashamed. I'm a clown, y'all. Don't bother me. I'm loose. I'm loose, man. I got problems. I got problems. I'm just telling you the truth. Woo! People, these lyrics are demonic. These lyrics are telling our kids to do dumb shit. And the spiritual default setting has been set in your ass and mine. No matter what the fuck you enjoyed being or how you identified, the default program has been set by your spirit, and y'all gonna be in conflict to the point where you're gonna be wanting to attack the enemy outside of you, when you're gonna have to look at your personal self and start fucking with that enemy inside of you. Fuck who you want to fuck, identify with how you want to identify. But don't let that default setting put you to the point where you feel like you need to pick up a gun and go kill every goddamn body. Where you have to go and put yourself in harm's way, women, and give your body up just to get a bag. There's still some good skills and trades out there. Plumbers, doctors, lawyers, that scientists, hell, homemakers, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home fathers, all that type of shit, internet, work from home entrepreneurship. Don't let this programming put you in survival mode that you stop giving a fuck and you feel life ain't shit no more. You feel your life ain't shit that you put yourself in harm's way, and then you feel like the other man next to your life ain't shit that you're willing to take his. People, let's help our default spiritual programming get to the higher self. Spirit ain't never say you couldn't fuck who you wanted to fuck or feel how you want to feel about being who you want to be. Spirit just said treat everybody as you would want to be treated. And they trying to get to the default programming. If everybody operating off of survival, you'll look at another person and you'll say, okay, that bitch on survival mode just like me. I need to be careful. And that's where it's going to come to, where you're going to be scared to walk out your front door because a bitch on survival mode just like you. You're going to be on your best behavior. I just gave you guys a rant. That's it. Love it, like it, hate it, follow, unfollow, don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do what I do and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. And y'all gonna get this spiritual influence and message that I just came. And y'all say I should do a lot of more car videos. So I'm in front of my motherfucking house doing a car video when I could be sitting in my studio, comfortable in the goddamn AC. Spirit is defaulting all y'all asses. Y'all on default, baby. And y'all didn't even know. Spirit is trying to override all this programming. And when that shit get to it, you're going to get angry. You're going to get pissed off. You're going to start hating yourself. You're going to start hating the people around you. You're going to start bucking the system. You're going to start doing all that shit. And then you're going to, right before you say, instead of me changing, you're going to say, well, I don't want to change. I'm going to change everything and everybody around me. And then you're going to get bitter, angry, messy, until you put yourself in some shit. And then you're going to call the spiritual man or the spiritual woman to help you get out of that shit because you want to learn your lesson. When you can just turn off the motherfucking lyrics and put on some instrumental. You can listen to the beat of the song, just don't listen to the lyrics. I remember they had this thing called Jazz Unwrapped. And it was a lot of the rap songs. It's a good city. It was a lot of the rap songs that came out. That jazz tape blew out. It was just an instrumental of Mystical, Watch Yourself, Been So Long. It wasn't no words. It was just the melodies of Master P number, No Limit Soldiers. The melodies of all the hardcore rappers. Just the melodies with a little bit of instrumental hit into it. It's sold like. It felt good listening to that shit without music. The CD sold out, people. You had old heads, 60 years old on the jazz circuit, smooth jazz circuit. They playing and shit with their instrument. The Braxton Brothers, all that shit there. Cut these lyrics out your motherfucking diet, people. Cut these lyrics out your mental fucking diet and listen to the instrumental and listen to some shit that has a nice melody so you can help your soul reprogram your mindset so you don't have to be out there thought and bopping or hooking and hoeing, brothers and sisters. Get back to loving each other. Get back to valuing life. Get back to motherfucking wanting to be hugged and touched and stop worrying about it. Everybody got demons and chasing your ass and shit. Turn these fucking demonic ass lyrics off. That's all I gotta say. I'm motherfucking done. I'm done. Al Jarreau. What y'all know about Al Jarreau? Scat Man. McDonald's did a commercial with him. Did one commercial, McDonald's. Motherfucking sold, Big Mac sold out in one day once Al Jarreau got on that bitch and did some scat. That's an old commercial. Y'all don't know nothing about that, y'all. Y'all too young to know when Al Jarreau did a commercial for McDonald's. Y'all too young. Y'all can probably find it online. All right, everybody. I'm finna get the hell off. I gotta go finish my minutes for Phi Beta Sigma tonight. And I got a couple more things to do before I start my readings. Everybody, just want to say I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. I believe in you guys. I believe that we're gonna be better. I believe that we're gonna kick this programming. I believe that you can get it. We're gonna learn these motherfucking sorry ass words and the hypnotronic shit that's inside the music, and we're gonna overcome it. We're gonna fuck this program up, and we're gonna help our spirit get to the highest level. Because what's blocking us is not the white man. What's blocking us is not all the hours we work. What's blocking us is this systematic motherfucking mind fucking that's going on in this indoctrination shit. And you wonder why you can't get to your highest level of spiritual evolution because you're listening to these motherfucking songs talking about rape, kill, murder, destroy, sell your body for little change, kill your ops, all that shit that your spirit wasn't meant to off, bitches. Your spirit was meant to evolve. That's my word, people. All right, everybody. I am the Baron telling you guys to trust you in the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe, I love you all. I believe in all of you guys. Let's get down.